changing your life one story at a time. This is the Chicken Soup for the Soul podcast with Editor-in-Chief Amy Newmark.
Hey, it's Amy Newmark with your daily dose of Chicken Soup for the Soul inspiration. And it's Wow Wednesday. You know, this is the day that I tell you a story that is hard to explain and that makes me think. And today's story definitely makes me wonder. It's called Mom Knows Best, and it was written by Carolyn Hall, and we published it in our huge bestseller. It's called Chicken Soup for the Soul, Messages from Heaven. So in this story, Carolyn tells us that she was in terrible pain following abdominal surgery. Her doctor said this was normal, but it was already 10 days post-surgery. And in the middle of the night, Carolyn went downstairs to the living room in pain. She didn't want to wake up her husband, and she collapsed into the recliner there. And then something weird happened. She felt some kind of invisible force was pressing her to the chair. She could not move, and she couldn't call out to her husband, John, to help her either. She tried, but no sound would come out. She was pretty frightened until she felt a sudden flood of warmth and love. And somehow Carolyn knew it was her mom, who had died 8 years before. And then somehow Carolyn felt a message from her mom. Tell Dr. Hughes you've got blood clots. Carolyn's husband found her in the morning, still glued to that recliner, and he said, "You're white as a ghost." And Carolyn explained that she needed to speak to the doctor, but she couldn't move. John wanted to call an ambulance, but Carolyn insisted that she speak to the doctor. Her mom had specifically told her to call the doctor. As it turned out, Dr. Hughes was in surgery, and Carolyn couldn't see him until the early afternoon. So John helped Carolyn get dressed, and she confessed to him that he might think she was crazy, but she was going to go with her mother's diagnosis. And later that day, Dr. Hughes did not believe that diagnosis and said that Carolyn had pneumonia. And he reprimanded her for being too inactive after her surgery. He said she brought it on herself, and Carolyn said no, explaining, "I haven't been in bed. We've got a 2-story house, and my office is in the basement. I've been working part-time since my first day home." She explained she'd been going up and down the stairs, being quite active. And the doctor said, "That may be true, but you still have pneumonia. I'll order an x-ray to be sure, but we'll send you home with antibiotics. You'll be as good as new in a few days." He called for a chest x-ray, and then he showed Carolyn, "Yep, pneumonia." And Carolyn insisted, "I don't have pneumonia. I have blood clots." The doctor said, "Are you a doctor?" And Carolyn said, "No, my mom told me to tell you I have blood clots." "Is she a doctor?" "No, she's been dead for 8 years. Well, somehow that worked. And Dr. Hughes got on the phone and called someone and said, "I've got someone I need you to see. Her x-ray shows pneumonia. She's 10 days post-op from abdominal surgery, but she's sure it's blood clots. I think we need to consider it." Carolyn went for another test, and sure enough, she had 3 blood clots in her lungs. She was put in the ICU for a week, and there a nurse told her that she had what was called silent blood clots, ones that looked like pneumonia on a chest x-ray. She would need to stay glued to her bed so as not to dislodge those clots. The next morning, Dr. Hughes stopped by, and he said to Carolyn, "Just passing through, but I wanted to know if your mom had anything else she thought I should know about." So I happen to love these stories about why you should listen to your mother, since I am a mother. And it's hard to explain these stories, right? But they're fun to share. Now, tomorrow is Thoughtful Thursday, and we're going in a different direction with one of our many stories about overcoming alcoholism and learning to ask for help. I'm Amy Newmark. Thank you for listening to the Chicken Soup for the Soul podcast today. If you want to read more stories about the unexplainable from Chicken Soup for the Soul, Messages from Heaven, please go to our website, chickensoup.com.